Hey everyone, it's Barbara Ann. Welcome back to my channel, Straight Out of Context. Copyright disclaimer. Under the Copyright Act of 1976, I am within my full legal right to share these following clips via video and audio. The following creators allow reshare, redistribution, and download of their content, and as always, I credit them in the description box. Fair use, public domain, TikTok third-party license, and TikTok Live automatic third-party license for the use of commentary, reaction, teaching, news reporting, research, comment, and criticism. I am legally within my basic human right, my civil right, and my constitutional right to share, under the First Amendment to the Constitution, my expressions, my views, my thoughts, opinions, feelings, and my critiques. The First Amendment to the U.S. Constitution guarantees my freedom of religion, freedom to exercise of, freedom of speech, freedom of the press, free assembly, and the right to petition the government. The First Amendment to the U.S. Constitution does not cover lies that amount to defamation, slander, libel, harassment, stalking, cyberbullying, threats, doxing, or other verbal crime. If you do not use TikTok, then you probably don't know who this is. This is Lilly Tino. His birth name is Nick Contino. That, of course, was when he was a he, because now he is a she. And not only is she, Lilly Tino, on OnlyFans, she became very widely known for her TikToks. She is mostly known for going into restaurants and baiting servers, waiters, waitresses into misgendering her, calling her sir, recording it, getting free food and drinks, playing victim, and then putting it on the internet. But Lilly Tino is also known for something else, going to Disney previously, where she was supposed to be banned. And well, I guess that wasn't true because she recently got into Disney again. And if you think that Lilly Tino using cake pops as a metaphor for male genitalia in front of children at a children's place was bad enough, then you need to think again, because what she's done this time is even more egregious. Is Lilly Tino just rage baiting now for money? Because every mediocre person out in the world thinks that they're going to be the next big influencer. And when that doesn't happen, they have to resort to even more outrageous, outlandish, and crazy ideas and content to try and see the level of views and success and even monetary gain that they might have once did. And like any other creator who gets too big too fast and they want to try to keep that little bit of clout that they once had, when they resort to really outlandish, crazy things, they often find themselves in some kind of trouble legally. We've seen creators here on YouTube be sued over 7 times for defamation by real celebrities, making up lies intentionally about them. We've seen big creators come out with stories that just fundamentally never happened in any capacity for the views. We've seen even abusers and offenders come to the internet trying to make money off of their content. But worse, that attention, that negative attention, fuels the negative behavior that is driving this negative content creation. So where is the line drawn? Well, many people that are trans women themselves have spoken out because overall, they don't like Lilly Tino's antics and they don't appreciate what she is doing to the trans community.
Lilly Tino is being sued for her trip to Disney. Did you know you can't take pictures in the bathroom at Disney? Well, Lilly did, and some people saw themselves on TikTok in the bathroom at Disney, and guess what? That woman is coming forward and she's suing Disney and Lilly. As she should. Lilly pranced around fucking Disney like a 6-foot fucking barbarian, demanding free food, sending food back, purposely trying to get misgendered so that she could be the fucking victim. First of all, I haven't even made a video yet about the fucking bathroom scenario of Lilly taking pictures in every single motherfucking bathroom that Lilly walked past. But this is fucking nuts. I know I don't want my motherfucking picture taken in Disney in the motherfucking bathroom with somebody else. And I have always respected Lilly's pronouns. Up until now. Because I don't know about you, but I'm beginning to think that Lilly is not really trans and just wants to do this shit for fucking views. Rage bait, if you will. Rage bait. Lilly! I think you're about to meet your match, girl. You're about to meet your fucking match. Sir, ma'am, whatever. So what do you think? Should Lilly be sued over this nonsense? I think so. Abso-fucking-lutely. corn dogs, marshmallow wands, cake pops, all while children around talking about the genitalia of themselves. That is somebody who is targeting our children. Dressing up like Miss Rachel. Saying that Kurt Cobain was most likely transgender because Kurt wore skirts. Hello? It's called fucking grunge, dude. Man, I'm so over Lilly Tino getting away with all this fucking nonsense. So what do you guys think? Should Lilly be sued? I do. I'll meet you guys in the comments. Have the day you deserve. And if no one solves your day, fucking weird. Love you, bye.
T-minus 24 hours until my cake pops are removed. When they remove the cake pops, there's the matter of the bag. The bag is going to stay because later on in potential other surgeries, the bag can be kind of helpful in making the, well, you know what. What am I gonna do with the actual cake pops? I'm not sure if I get to keep them. I'm gonna ask if I can keep them. Maybe I'll auction them off. Maybe I'll cast them in brass. I mean, big brass cake pops, right? I'm supposed to arrive at the hospital at 5:30 a.m. and my surgery is from 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. And then I recover for a few hours and I'm out of there by noon. Aside from any intense exercise like biking, I should be up and at it by Monday. I'm really excited for this. It's a big step in my transition. It means a lot of freedom for me in terms of gender dysphoria and just happiness. I don't know what's next, but I don't need to know.
My cake pops removed, and the plan up until recently was to get my marshmallow.
As a trans man that I am, for you to talk about genitalia using Disney snacks around children is insane.
So last year I made a video that a lot of people got upset by where I talked about some things in Disneyland. A lot of y'all thought that video would get me banned from Disney, so let's see if that's true. Not banned from Disney.
No, you're not.
Wow, huge news, thank you. I'm back, baby. You can't keep me out of Disney. Marshmallow wands, cake pops, let's go.
Okay, man, your man is showing big time. I think he's reverting back to mandom. Yo, I'm back, baby. Can't kick me out of Disney. Cake pops? Yeah, little kid, cake pops. Cake pops, little kid. Yeah, you know what I did with mine? I took them out. You want one? Here you go. Cake pop for you. Woo! Yeah, put your mouth on that, little kid. Ha, f you, Disney. What the fuck? Dude, you are a psychopath and a half.
I always wanted to go to Disney, but if I run into Lilly Tino, I might just have to kill myself.
Well, you'd have to go to California. We won't go to Disney and Cali. You know that's where all the petties are.
And if truly that happened, right? If truly they wanted to say it was against the rules for you to take bathroom selfies, that will ultimately be a good thing. You sent not like that I'm happy to be in trouble that way, but this is what it is being an advocate. Okay, this is like my goal in taking those pictures was to normalize trans women using the women's room, right? That kind of thing doesn't happen without friction. Okay, thank you, Jordan, for subbing. It doesn't happen without friction. Okay, if Florida, as a state, wants to make a stink about it, they certainly are welcome to. But ultimately, they'll have to know that if they do that, that will do nothing but draw more attention to the issue, right? Which ultimately they might want to do, but these aren't the kind of things that people like truly go to prison for. These are the kinds of things that you see news articles about, right? Like trans woman, you know, in trouble with Florida after blah, blah, blah. And like, it would be a public debacle. And that's good because we want that conversation out there.
I am reporting to you live from my pre-surgery. I'm about to get my cake pops removed. Everyone's been really nice and sweet. I'm pretty nervous right now. I didn't think I would be this nervous. Having someone put you under and just like take out, it's a loss of control that I'm not really used to. Fun fact, the last time that I was under anesthesia, general anesthesia, was for my second circumcision when I was 6 months old because the guy who did it the first time botched it. I'll update you soon. Next time you see me, I will have no cake pops. I lived and I'm cake pop free. Feeling a little loopy right now. That's true. That's true. I remember getting wheeled into the OR and they were very nice. And then I woke up. A little bit of discomfort down there, like a little bit of soreness. I haven't seen it yet, but yeah, it's very good. was good. It was success. Great. It was very nice.
If the men find out we can shapeshift, they're going to tell the truth.
It rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again.
I know a trans woman who has had her downstairs done. With these men, she has done everything that there is to do, and the men didn't know. What is there to disclose? There's no deception.
Absolutely not. Trans women need to disclose they're trans before that happens. This is unacceptable and wrong, and it puts the entire trans community in danger. The only exception would be a non-consensual situation. Honesty is key, and the person you're doing that with deserves to know. It is wrong on so many levels to not disclose. There's this negative stereotype that trans women are trying to trick men, and that's absolutely not true. This message plays directly into that stereotype that puts us in danger. So we should not act like this is acceptable or promote this idea as a community. Many men who harm us actually knew we were trans, but they like to act like they don't know to protect their societal image. All trans girls I know are upfront about it because they understand the extreme importance over their safety and respect for the other person.
Gaston misgendered me, and now I'm literally not even having fun anymore.
Well, it's official. The first person has come forward to press charges against Lilly Tino for exposing her in the women's restroom. If you're not up to date, Lilly Tino, a creator on this app with a giant verified platform, posts videos and photos of herself. Well, it's official. The first person has come forward to press charges against Lilly Tino for exposing her in the women's restroom. If you're not up to date, Lilly Tino, a creator on this app with a giant verified platform, posts videos and photos of herself in the women's restroom with other people, including minors, visibly in the photo. This is illegal in many states, including Florida, Disney, where she's been doing this, and the first person has come forward to press charges. There's also a petition going around online to deplatform Lilly Tino from this app, as well as ban Lilly Tino from Disney, where she continues to do inappropriate things and make a mockery of the trans community, a community at this time which needs our protection.
The woman that is taking legal action against Lilly Tino came to the internet and found herself in the background of her photographs. Could you imagine just having a regular day at Disney with your friends, your family, your children, and then later finding this really infamous trans female on TikTok had taken a bathroom selfie and that you're in the background of it? How would you feel? It's just the basic human rights, our civil and constitutional right to our body, our safety, our privacy, our person, our good name, that being infringed upon in the worst way possible. This is really a human issue. Real woman or trans woman is not the issue in the debate. The issue is that any predator or offender can dress up like a 6-year-old little girl, put on a wig, makeup, a dress, heels, and get into the private spaces of little girls and real women. Predators and offenders like those safe spaces because it gives them the perfect opportunity to offend. Unfortunately, that is an issue. And yes, Lilly Tino is not a celebrity, but celebrities do take bathroom selfies, but they don't do it with other women and children in the background. And oftentimes they do it in their own residence. It's the hypocrisy, it's the entitlement, it's the selfishness of wanting to be treated a certain way, but then disrespecting other people and infringing on their rights. The issue is that trans rights don't trump everybody else's basic human right, civil rights, constitutional rights, nor does it give a self-proclaimed trans woman the right to ever infringe on another woman's safe space, her basic human, civil, and constitutional rights. But here is what that woman that is in the background of Lilly Tino's photographs taken at a Disney bathroom has to say about it. After, I will show you some other opinions as well as very important opinions from the trans community itself.
I have been misgendered 3 times in the past 24 hours at restaurants. I think Disney's gonna ban me for this one. My corn dog is still intact.
And then I was scrolling, and I just want you guys to, well, I didn't mean to like it. Don't like it, okay? Anyway, I'm scrolling, and guys, look what I noticed. Boom. There I am. I personally am going to try to seek legal advice about it, because I don't know what else was taken without my permission. Like other photos that may not have been posted, because I don't know what else was taken in there while it was supposed to be a private area, when it was supposed to be somewhere that I should be able to just, you know, do what I need to do and feel safe doing so, you know, not have all my business put out there. I feel like this also ruins, like, my image as a TikToker, because, like, I don't do, full body, stuff, so I didn't want my body out there like that. I wasn't asked, could it be taken? I'm not okay with it.
Oh, Lily, you can't take selfies in the bathroom. It's not appropriate. Well, let me remind you that literally every celebrity you've ever enjoyed on screen has at one point taken a bathroom selfie. For example, and it's not just celebrities. Any woman you ever meet has likely taken a photo in a public bathroom. Why, you ask? Because we look cute and we want to document it. So what is different about me that I'm not allowed to take bathroom selfies? The easy answer here is, oh, Lily, you're a trans woman, so you get held to a different standard. And that is true. But people judge trans women differently depending on how well they pass. If you pass, that means you don't look trans. I know that I don't pass. Trust me, I know. But passing privilege is a real thing. There are some trans women out there who, no matter how hard they try, will never be able to pass. Do those trans women deserve to be treated differently? No. They should be able to take bathroom selfies too.
And here you go. Here's our bread tower. Hope you enjoy it, sir.
No. I am Lily. I'm not a sir. I'm a man.
Here's a lady coming through.
It's like right to the heart, you know? I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe. I'm sending this back. Take it back. I'm leaving. I don't feel safe.
Trans women are the best at sports. Swish. The testosterone surging through our muscles gives us super strength. Well, most trans women don't have much, if any, testosterone in their system, but that doesn't mean we aren't still better. After all, we do have the biological advantage. It's not like athleticism is determined by anything other than what's between your legs. But if that's true, it means that some trans women are great athletes, but some are flat out bad, just like cis women. And trans women lose at sports all the time, but that doesn't get reported on. Because they want you to be scared of us, like we're taking something from you. And the very small number of trans women who do compete do it for the love of the game, not because they need attention or couldn't win at men's sports. Nah, that can't be true. Trans women are definitely the best at sports.
72 hours into the petition, we're at 314. Very inappropriate.
I do not think that Lilly Tino is a trans woman. I think that Lilly Tino is a man cosplaying as a trans woman. He knows that he's going to upset people with the stuff that he does and the antics that he pulls, and so he just uses it to monetize it. I did read somewhere that before he transitioned that he was a huge cross-dresser and a huge tea-chaser, and that he was also like creepy, like almost like the P word that I don't know if I can say on here. So yeah, I don't see him as a trans woman. I see him as a man cosplaying to get views, almost like what Dylan Mulvaney was doing. I think that he's doing the exact same thing, except that Dylan Mulvaney is actually pretty. And Dylan Mulvaney is also likable as well. Like, as a gay man, if I was in the same room with him, with Lilly, whatever, I would be incredibly scared. Like, I would be very creeped out. I would not stand close to him at all. I would stand as far away from him as humanly possible. I would probably run the other way as fast as I could.
So you're the person who thinks they can always tell when someone's trans, huh? Okay, well, let's put that to the test.
Wait a sec. I'll play your little game.
I'm about to show you a series of photographs, but it is up to you to determine if each person is trans or not. Starting with this man. Handsome, good hair, trans? Yes, George Evans is a trans man and a lovely human being. What about this woman? Lovely skin, beautiful smile, trans? Yes, Jamie Pandit is indeed a trans woman. Now, what about this woman? There are women with beards and short hair, but it's actually a cisgender man, Josh Sider, who pretends to be trans and black in order to own the libs. Good luck to you, Josh. Now, what about this man? He has very masculine features and in fact is a trans man. His name is Monroe Benuelos and he is a model and content creator. And what about this woman? This is a transgender pop star from Germany named Kim Petras. You might have heard her hit song, Mama Don't Know That It's Getting Hot at the Body Shop. Doing something unholy. And finally, how about this person? This looks like a person who is exploring their gender and sexuality, someone who maybe has a feminine spirit inside of them that they're slowly starting to let out. And while that may be true, this is in fact a photo of J.D. Vance, the next vice president of the United States. And despite this photo, J.D. wants you to know that he is definitely not queer in any way, shape, or form, okay? And before y'all get in the comments, I'm not saying that I pass. I know I don't pass. My point is that a lot of trans people do pass. And it's ridiculous when people say they can always tell.
Will I sit on here and say that everyone can always tell that every single trans person is trans? I'm not going to say that because there are trans people who pass so well that no one would ever know. But what was the point of this little game? Outing everyone just so you could throw in those little jabs of like Josh Cedar, which, I mean, you two are kind of twins, dare I say? At least you're self-aware enough to know that you don't pass, but that still doesn't negate the fact that you still get upset when everyone misgenders you. Understanding that you don't pass, there are going to be times where people misgender you, and that is just the name of the game, unfortunately.
Wait. I have a really important announcement. I promise this will take 2 seconds, okay? You ready? They bounce. Am I right? Crazy.
Slow down. Good morning. What is he doing, y'all? I wake up to strikes on my account every single day. TikTok throws more strikes at me than Nolan Ryan threw in his entire Major League Baseball career. Yet his videos are allowed to be up. Now, if you support him, that's all you. More power to you. But that ain't my cup of tea. Disney ain't responded or told me anything yet. So TikTok, you're on the clock. Why are his videos allowed to stay up? This guy has literally taken videos of himself in women's restrooms at Disney World. And TikTok allows that crap to stay up. If TikTok proclaims to be a free speech platform, but only certain people on this app's speech is free, we got a problem. The way that Lilly Tino, aka Nicholas, involves these children, and Disney's okay with it, and TikTok's okay with it, that's scary as hell. Do you agree?
This has been in the back of my mind for a while, but I'm finally gonna say it. I don't think Lilly Tino is actually transitioning. And I don't just mean, oh, they're acting kind of weird. I mean, straight up, if you look at any of the stuff to do with them medically transitioning, it doesn't make sense. Because think about it. I'm trans, and I have bigger boobs than them at 9 months of hormones than they do at like 3 or 4 years. What's up with that? And Lily always talks about getting the cake pops removed, but anyone that's seen the OF leaks knows that there's a little more going on down there. And kind of wild how they have an OF when most people who have like surgery down there like need testosterone replacement to like maintain libido. And a lot of people were talking about the FFS and how basically nothing changed. The only scar you can see is on their forehead, and plenty of middle-aged men get their hairlines lowered, so there's nothing trans about it.
Apparently Lilly Tino has decided because she is a trans woman that she can make decisions on behalf of all women around her. A woman that was photographed by Lilly Tino in the bathrooms at Disney is coming forward because she recognized herself in one of those photos and feels humiliated. She says she has some body issues and this makes her feel terrible. Not to mention, she also wants to speak with a lawyer to find out what else was taken from her in this situation that she is unaware of, which I think is a smart idea. And I can tell you right now, Lilly does not feel bad about any of this because she is leaving that slideshow up because she's making money off of it. So this morning, I did something I would not normally do against another creator. I signed a petition to have Lilly removed from here. I think it's on change.org. You can look it up. You can sign it. I think there's about 30,000 people that have signed it because this should be taken down. People get violated left and right on here for various things, yet somehow her very, very inappropriate content is allowed to remain. She's even verified with a blue check mark. This doesn't feel right. I maintain one thing about Lilly. She is so quick to just blast somebody who misgenders her in a restaurant and make a video and just ruin a restaurant's reputation, ruin a server's day, but she feels fine doing this to other women. I hope Disney does ban her. I hope she does get sued. I hope she does lose her money from the Creator Rewards program. But it is way more than the bathroom Disney slideshow. Using food out at restaurants to describe what's going to be happening to you. You're doing this in inappropriate settings. Why is it you can't do that at home, Lilly? Go buy a corn dog. Go home. Do your weird thing. But while you're doing it out in public, is like you're just baiting people constantly. You little rage baiter, you. But sign the petition. Let's get her off this platform because there's nothing positive coming from her.
Lilly Tino, is this you talking to a minor in a very inappropriate way?
Be honest. Be honest, Shelbert. Or do you enjoy yours being consumed? Be honest. Shelby's typing. Big moment for Shelby. All right, there's a bomb. Oh, this is my favorite. It's a. Oh, no.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Shelbert's mom is listening. Now, I am talking entirely about groceries, fresh, but you like, bananas, mangoes, grapes, vitamin C. Jesse likes watermelons, 2 of them, of course. Now, if you had to rank the watermelons on a scale from A to B to C to D or, even double D, how, just, oh my God.
Like I've always said before, when it comes to children, I will protect them at all costs. And I think Lilly Tino should be off of this app if you're going to be talking to minors in that way, because that is a P3DO. There's a creator on here named Hubble T created a petition. If you guys want to sign it, it is in my link tree, which is in my bio. So go ahead and do that. Lilly, I would like to see how you defend this one, because in your last video, how you tried to defend yourself taking pictures in the bathroom using celebrities' photos was completely different, because the difference was that there was people in the background in your photos, right? Completely different. We're children in some of those. No offense when it comes to a P3DO, I don't care what you have to say, because it's children that matter most at that time. People like you should not be allowed on this app where children may be.
Hey, would you look at that? It's finally the end. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section. And if you liked my video, please subscribe, like, turn on notifications, and